So I do camera stuff like this, and I'll do an explanation of why I've been away and I got injured, and I've been away for some years, and the situation with my family and my living situation. I'll probably cover a bit of that, and then also I might want to maybe lay down some ideas or at least suggestions because my thinking now is different to how it used to be. Probably, I think how I see things now is kind of I wouldn't say it's combative, but it's definitely more selfish, and I'm following more of a midterm men go their own way sort of thinking. I plain don't see how men can operate intelligently in society with proper regard for their welfare and health and success and security, because I see situation as men being addicted to women, as if women were cocaine and men were drug addicts, and so men cater to women as if women were the drug they're addicted to. And of course, this addiction leads to all kinds of trouble because the man's addicted, he can take all kinds of abuses from women because he can't help himself. He has no choice but to pursue women regardless of the behavior towards him. So I'm basically thinking that men going their own way is a good philosophy, a good way of dealing with the situation. But it comes at an enormous cost, obviously. And the question is, well, there's more than one question, but one of the questions is, can men do it? Another question is, would men want to do it? Could men sacrifice the enjoyment and pleasure of being with a woman in order to promote better treatment for himself in society? Can a man do that? Sexual pleasure is a very strong motivator for men, a very powerful objective. It's very a powerful objective to achieve intimacy with the woman that he finds attractive. To turn away from that is an enormous sacrifice, and it's very important to understand what you're trying to achieve, because I suppose that there are constraints on what you can achieve, or limits to what is possible. And from my perspective, what it's about is seeing to yourself first as a man and not placing the pursuit of women as being the first priority in your life. I'm actually wondering if women can fit into a man's life at all in a way that doesn't open the man up to abuses in many ways. A man makes himself vulnerable being in a relationship with a woman. even for a man to approach a woman and try to make contact and get things going on any kind of romantic level, even doing that, the man makes himself vulnerable to attack from the state. The woman can use the state against him. It is very difficult, basically, for a man to romantically approach a woman without taking a risk. And the power that a woman has to wield against any man that she chooses. If he should step over the line, if he should make a mistake in how he approaches, if she doesn't want the attention or whatever, a man can be very vulnerable to whatever attack she wants to set against him. It is an incredibly difficult situation for men now in dealing with a woman in society. It's just very different. And this is back in 2012. I was thinking about this. I don't know what's happened in the last 8, 9, 10 years, and I don't know what the situation is now. And I'll be frank, I don't know how to catch up properly accurately, and I don't know how to get an idea of how things are compared to how it was in 2012 or whatever. So that 9 year period or whatever has been erased from my mind, and I simply don't know what the situation is now. So somehow I've got to catch up to how things are, and I'm worried that I might not be able to. I don't know how to do it because I'm not normal and functional as I would like to be. I've lost my memory. I'm partially disabled. I'm not going out here in the town anymore. I'm not seeing the behavior of men and women in the society anymore. I'm not working. I'm not socializing. I'm kind of stuck in supported living, just surviving. So there's an awful lot I don't know about how society operates now. And I'm worried that my thinking will be based in the past. It will be based in a situation that doesn't exist now. I really don't know how to find my feet. But I am thinking on it and I'm hoping I can make progress. I'm just not sure where to start. The people I knew, Angry Harry, for example, that he's dead now. And there are other guys who I had good communication with who are simply not around anymore, I don't think. And I'm very messed up in communication. So I've got to find my feet, and then I do hope to contribute more, possibly from a different angle, possibly from a MGTOW angle, voicing ideas about complete separation from women. And I'm not sure what that would mean in terms of how society functions. And I don't know what the objective would be in society based on how it is now. Where would I hope it? Where would I hope for it to go? And how would it work? So it's a very difficult situation, and there's an awful lot of thinking to do. And I feel like I haven't started properly. I feel like I haven't made a lot of progress. So I have a strong idea, but I don't have proper foundation for what I'm thinking. And so I want to communicate properly and in a way that's sensible, and I want to be clear on what I'm trying to achieve, but I'm not clear on the objective. All that's happening at the moment is identifying problems that need to be tackled. I'm not thinking in terms of solutions or objectives. So I'm a bit messed up at the moment. I've got a lot of work to do to get a proper plan together. And I do hope to present something worthwhile in due course. And I really hope to do that soon as well. So I'll see what I can do.